I'm back. Big T back on YouTube and things of that nature. In today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to something that the people, this is not me, the people sent me this video from the Whatever Dating podcast. The video is titled "She Denies Objective Reality at All Costs." I really don't know where this is going, but someone DM'd me and said, "Yo, Tyrell, you have to react to this." And a man like me, I listen to the people. What I need you to do before we get into this video, before we really break it down, I need you to do the 3 things for me that I always ask. I need you to like, I need you to comment, and subscribe to the channel. Road to 1K. We're halfway there. And not gonna lie, we've been on a generational run lately. So sub up for the one time. Without further ado, let's really get into this. Let's get into this real quick.
We have another chat though while we wait for Andrew to come back. Stifler, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Their looks, physical looks, scale 1 to 10. We'll start with you. We'll go around the table.
This is gonna get nasty.
8.
Now, why do my viewers send me up like this? They know, fam. I don't body shame, fam. It's all love, fam. It's all love. Let me just let the video cook, fam. And I know where this is going. I know where this is going. You niggas are not slick. I know. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice.
1 to 10. We'll start with you. We'll go around the table. Go ahead.
8.
Calm.
So 8.5.
Calm.
8, 8.5.
I'm a 10.
Calm.
7.
Calm.
8.
Calm.
6.5.
Damn.
I'd say 7.58, 4.
That's lower than last time.
Yeah.
I used to say 6. I'm a 5.
In front of
I'm a fucking 10. I ain't gonna lie. And before this gets nasty, because I know this is gonna get nasty, I think everyone should believe in their heart of hearts that they're a 10. And because it's like a dating like podcast, and they're probably gonna talk about like dating, fam, for anyone in this world, just know like, yo, you may not be a lot of people's 10, but for someone you're a 10. So once in your heart you know you're a 10, and there's someone out there who thinks they're a 10, that you're a 10, that's 2 people who think you're a 10. But I know this is about to get nasty. Oh my god, it's
all
about to
these
get
beautiful
nasty.
women. How could I ever not humble myself down to a 4? Really? Proud of you, Andrew. Yeah.
Oh, these feels are not having it.
I'm a 5. I give myself a 5. So wait, 8, 8.5, 10, 7? 8? Okay. All right.
Brian, you rated yourself lower than usual.
Yeah, I've been
Wait, what
getting a
did you
little
rate
chubby.
yourself?
6.5.
See, now that's humble. Yeah, that's
Humble,
humility.
humble,
That's humble.
humble.
That's
Humble. Couldn't be me though. I know I'm a 10. On my worst day, I'm a 9.9. Just keep it a
humility.
bean.
Right? That's the thing that's usually harder for men to do. Just say it. Just point it.
I've noticed a pattern here. I think men tend to fairly.
Fam, let's get to
accurately
the drama.
self-censor
Where's the
on
drama,
physical
fam?
Attractiveness, whereas
I've heard
Women
men
not
have
so much?
more self-esteem issues than women do.
what's that?
I've heard men have more self-esteem issues than women do.
Cap.
Why would you say that?
Just, and I also heard that they're also more emotional.
Cap.
Who have you heard these
Yeah,
things
because
from?
well, I mean, you guys will act off based off pride, and that is going to be like an emotion thing, not necessarily logic.
Do you think
That-
men or women have more cosmetic surgery?
I think probably women.
Yeah, probably women. Do you think that that's because they have way more self-esteem than men?
I
Yikes. Good point. Good point. Good
don't
point.
think that necessarily what I'm talking about is the same thing. I just mean like,
Well, I think it is.
Metric.
well, for instance, you just rated yourself a 4, right?
Yeah.
And maybe people may not agree with you, and I just rated myself a 10, and people may not agree with me, right?
Facts.
But we're just talking about our self-esteem. My self-esteem is clearly higher than
No,
yours.
I'm not sure that we are. I think that what we're talking about is a value judgment, and I think that I'm making a way better value judgment than the value judgment that you're making. So the value judgment.
Beef. He basically said, not gonna lie, it's not about self-esteem. I'm just more realistic than you. And he basically saying you're not realistic. You're not 10.
That
Crazy.
I'm making is this. I'm
get to the
old,
drama.
And I'm married, and I'm out of shape, and I
Damn.
smoke, right? And I'm not a very pleasant person to be around for long periods of time, especially for the opposite sex. Like, I know all of these things about myself.
W
So my
self-awareness.
value judgment overall is a 4. Tell me the value judgment of how you came to a 10.
Oh yeah.
my
I
God.
just think
It's
that
gonna
in
get
general
nasty.
we should think that we are great.
Right, so you just decided it with, there's no value judgment there. You just decided it.
Yeah, he asked me what I would rate myself, and
Yeah.
because it's my opinion
Looks.
about myself,
Just looks.
I'm took a long time for me to love myself, and I do now. And so yeah, I
Okay,
think that,
W,
like,
W, W.
you know, I'm a Misty 10.
I have a question for you. Wait, hold on, just one sec. Do you
And
think
you're a 7.5?
Yo, they about to get on that girl's ass.
I said 8.
Oh.
yeah, get it right.
How
Andrew.
did you
get
come-
it
how
right?
did
Andrew.
Nah, they're picking on her. They're picking on her. Fam, she was not even involved in the comment. Oh my God, they're about to get on her ass. So she said she was an 8. Now she's gonna explain why she's an 8. Bro, it's love, bro. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's love. No this, fam. No this. Different strokes for different folks. You know, people like different things. Me personally could not be me. That's not what I like. But I'm not finna speak. I'm not finna. You know, I'm not on the bullying thing. I'm not finna bully no one on the internet. If I bully you, I'm gonna bully you in real life type shit.
Because I don't put within my value within a rigidity. That's not the right word.
That's not a word.
Rigidity.
Calm.
Rigidity, yeah.
I don't put that within that rigidity of certain, I guess,
Value judgments.
more subjective opinions about what value is, because I know my value, I know my worth, and I know my beauty that I hold within myself for myself, and that
Type
is
shit, type
appreciated
shit,
by
type shit,
other
type shit.
people, because at the end of the day, beauty is subjective.
It is.
and
Oh,
it
why is this guy pre the camera like that? Why is this guy pre the
in
camera
my
like that?
right
What does this guy do? What does this guy do? Oh my God, this nigga's about to get on her ass. Oh my God, I hate this time. I hate, fam. Why can't men and women just hop on a podcast and have objective, beneficial, educational, constructive conversation? I know where this is going.
Hold myself to a higher value in how I conduct myself in the world around me.
Yeah, but when you're talking about the value judgment here, my wife, I'm sure that she has a way higher value judgment of me than I have of me. I would agree that she probably should. From her subjective assessment, she probably thinks I'm a great provider. She thinks I'm a great father. She thinks I take care of all of my responsibilities and duties. She can 100% trust me. So she probably has this really high value judgment of me. But when I'm doing an actual assessment of me, like Andrew Wilson, the person, and my looks and how it's reflected outwards to other people, right? I'm adding this value, this value, this value, this value, this value, like a mathematical formula to come up with that equals 4. What are you doing to come up with that other than I just think that we should have high self-esteem so that because I just think so.
Because I know I'm a good person.
Okay.
Because frankly, if we want to get aesthetic, I don't have a busted face. I'm fat. And if people want to reduce my value because of my fatness, that's not my problem. And that is not the...
Stand on that then. Stand on that. But, I ain't gonna lie. Roles reversed. As a chunkier man myself, females are not telling that to man. I ain't gonna lie. Like me, like, the dimples kind of care. I ain't gonna lie. The dimples can really get me going and, you know. But, fam, I ain't gonna lie. Some females, they're just like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you're not my type still. Like, you're not my type. You're not built the way I want a nigga to be built. And I have to hold that, fam. I have to hold that. That doesn't happen too often, though, because I'm Lang. I have the dimples. But for the girls who they have a very specific type, and they want someone, you know, more muscular, more ray like that, I just have to hold it, fam. They're not going to come to me and be like, oh, yeah, well, you know, I see your worth past that. Like, if that's all they see, I have to hold that still. If the roles are reversed, it's a different conversation, but I'm gonna let her cook.
Ideology I hold for myself. I am someone who is pursuing weight loss, not for aesthetics, not for looks, but for...
You are now. Crazy. Twin. I'm on the weight loss journey too. Not gonna lie. But me, I'm actually locked in though. I don't know how locked in you are. But I'm not trying to be this. I'm not trying to be rude. But uncomfortable conversation.
for my health and it is something I'm moving forward with because I have been for the past 2 to 3 years now working on my self-love and loving myself into a place to care enough about myself to take my health back into control. When I was being consistently shamed when I was gang stalked on r/fat people hate in 2015.
Crazy.
When
wait. r/. So there's like a Reddit page or something that these bully flap. Where is that, fam? Where? No. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm not laughing at her. I'm not laughing at her, bro. Fam, that's crazy, fam. It's actually tough being a fat person out here, fam. It's actually tough out here. Niggas are
on r/fat people hate in 2015. When
crazy.
Looks like it works.
I'm still speaking.
I mean, it looks like it works.
I'm still
right?
speaking.
It works because you're gonna change.
You're really great. I'm still speaking.
Whoa, why's she tight? What happened? Did you say it didn't work or it did work?
When I have
Looks like it worked.
He's showing love. He's saying it worked. Like it helped. Like you're doing better.
Still speaking.
I mean, it looks like it works.
I'm still
right?
speaking.
It works because you're gonna change.
You're really great at over talking and being disrespectful.
Damn. Whoa. Not too much. He just said it worked. Like it worked. Why did she get so hot for? Damn.
My point across.
Okay, but so just to cut in here a little bit, the original question was rate your looks because you mentioned your personality. You have a great personality or whatever it is.
And like I said,
We just talked about looks. Your personality is as great as it is. It has nothing to do with your looks. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great point. But I'm trying to be equal. I'm trying to be in the middle, fam. I'm not trying to be on the toxic masculinity, but at the same time, I'm not on the femboy and move like fam. Like I'm in the middle, fam. I'm in the middle. I'm taking both sides, fam. But when someone says something that's valid, no matter what your gender is, I must say that. But I'm in the middle right now. I'm in the middle.
my fatness doesn't devalue me. So I'm an 8.
Why doesn't it?
Damn, why? It's crazy.
Because I think that fat can be beautiful. It's my assessment of my looks, right?
Yeah, but why is it that your own assessment of your looks has nothing to do with how the external world perceives you? That's my problem.
I don't give a shit.
Right, because you don't care, so there's no real value judgment.
I don't care about other people's opinion of me. It's not more important than the opinion of I want of myself.
Yeah,
and
it is.
If you don't live that way, that sucks for you.
If there's a value judgment of how you would self-assess your own looks, the only possible conceivable metric I could even think of would be the perception of how other people view you for your value judgment.
about to crash out.
I was in a relationship for almost 8 years with someone who thought my body was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. And he had told me that more often than not.
Go ahead.
He had told me that more often than not.
Wait, can you speak, sir?
Yeah, he had told me that more often than not. I have been.
Hey, fam. Someone found her attractive. Someone found her attentive, fam, and she was in a relationship, fam. That's valid, fam. That's valid. Bro, I'm trying to take this serious. Oh my god, I'm trying to take this serious. Fam, I'm trying to take this serious.
I am gorgeous and beautiful.
Facts.
That perception exists whether you have it or not.
Okay, so assume for a second. I can assume inside of, I can envision a world where you're the only human being who's inside of the world.
And guess what? I'll never be the only one who thinks I'm hot, and I know that bugs the shit out of you.
If you're the only human being who's inside of a world, I can perceive that I can come up with whatever metric.
This nigga's killing me. This nigga's just giving the crazy looks at the camera, fam. Like I feel like he's representing what we're all thinking with his face, fam. He's just looking at the camera. This nigga needs to speak over here, fam.
I have nothing to compare it to. So if I have nothing to compare it to and I have nobody else's value judgment, then I can say I'm the most beautiful person who's ever lived, and that would be true. But if I have the value judgment of hundreds of millions of people to compare the standard to, and I know that I'm below that threshold and just decide that I'm above that threshold anyway,
I'm not the only
that's
person
not
who
based
makes
on
that
anything
decision.
objective. You're just making shit up.
No, I'm not.
That's our opinion. So yes, it was
He said not gonna lie. He said not gonna lie. I hear you, but you just made shit up. Crazy.
made up opinion.
This guy is giving Kanye West. I'm gonna let you finish, but why doesn't he let her speak without him interrupting her? Okay, Isabella, right out then.
From us.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah,
it's
but that
way
was the point.
overstated.
That
what's
was the
true?
point. The only person who's not happy
Your
about that is
perception of your truth is not the same for myself or anyone else.
Yeah, what is truth in a world
And also,
that you're an 8?
What societal standards and what
Ross! That man said, what is truth in a society where you think you're an 8? Ross, this guy's dissing.
country?
I must
In
love the
every
shit outta
country
you.
on planet Earth, she's not an
Respectfully-
8.
Wait, what?
You're ridiculous.
Whoa, the black guy's crying. Fam, he said in any country in the world, she's not an 8. Fam, would she be an 8? Bro, I'm not even trying to do it, fam. I go lie. I go hold you. She's not an 8. She's not an 8. She's not an 8. But if she thinks she's an 8, that's all that matters. Well, I think it don't matter. But I ain't gonna lie, she's boosting it with the 8 though. You're boosting it heavy. But you have to fend for yourself. You have to stand on business. If you think you're an 8, stand on that then. But I ain't gonna lie to you, you're not an 8 though. Calm though.
It's ridiculous.
Calm.
Different people like different things.
Yeah, he's so combative, bro. It's wild.
Well,
He gets very upset and then he
I
turns
live
his
in
face.
reality. Do you know what
And
reality
that is
is?
the bottom line here, and I've been respectful. We're how many
It's not
hours in?
disrespectful.
Oh,
I'm
she's
just
about to
telling you what's
crash out.
true.
Oh, what
I
was
think
the,
it's
what
like
was
the
the energy about me
energy.
being a mother, bro?
That
the
was
energy
me.
you put towards it.
That was me
Guys,
being
let's,
able to.
No,
It's
I'm not.
interesting- it's
I'm not
interesting
gonna.
to
I
claim-
have been taking it respectfully for
Pause if
hours
needed.
now.
But to be fair, also, it's interesting to claim to be so religious and so close to Jesus and be so negative.
To tell the truth,
No, I'm just saying, just to be so
what would
negative.
Jesus do? He'd
That's crazy. So he said for a religious man, you're doing a lot of judging. Does that invalidate what he's saying? I don't know though. But that's an interesting angle that she's pulling. Like, you're a man of God, you're a believer, but you know he's not being disrespectful though. He's just real harsh with it. Like, it's not like he's cussing. He's not calling her like he's not calling her out of the side of her neck. Like, he's not saying nothing crazy, but like, I don't know. He's being a little judgy. I ain't gonna hold you.
He like, you're a 10,
He would literally
sweetheart.
turn the other
Forget
cheek.
objective
He would
reality.
turn the other cheek.
If I believed
He
in
would
Jesus,
turn the
he
other
would love
cheek.
me as one of God's children.
Yes.
He would have known that
Yes.
it's my
Your
journey and my
negativity
life.
is
But he would know
embarrassing
you're
to the
fat too.
religious-
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. What they're arguing about right now is what would Jesus do? And the man said, they're talking about, yo, Jesus would say, turn the other cheek. Yo, he loves you for who you are. Da, da, da. And he's like, Jesus will do all those things, but you're not going to deny and say you're still not fat, though. That's crazy. I hear that one, though. I hear it, though. Jesus, he going to love you. He say, come as you are, ray, all that, love. But if you look at Jesus' eyes, and you ask him, yo, Jesus, you think I'm fat? That nigga can't lie. He's a son of God, fam. He can't lie to you, fam. I promise you, Jesus, God, those are the most honest people you know. Because it's not in their nature to lie, fam. So if you go up to them and you say, yo, God, am I fat? That nigga gonna be like, yo, not gonna lie, you're fat. Because it's not in his nature to lie, fam. Wallahi, God will not lie to you, fam. God will not lie to you. So that's what's a techie one. That's uncomfortable, fam. God is a great God, fam. God is a great God. But that nigga not gonna lie to you. God will never lie to you, fam. That's an uncomfortable conversation, so.
Yeah, and you know what? Being fat is not bad.
It's embarrassing.
Facts,
to claim
facts.
the religion you have.
Being bad isn't a crime, though. Being fat isn't a crime. Being overweight is not a sin, fam. So I hear that too. I hear that one.
Which is
Just
how
insane.
negative
Just
you
fucking crazy.
Oh, whoa,
and
he's
there's gonna
cussing.
be other people
Whoa.
who are gonna be like, I don't claim this because it's like this is part of the reason why you're hypocritical.
There's
It's
no
like
hypocrisy.
You claiming to love and be this one big thing, and then to be so negative instead of encouraging or say even anything in actually
Love thy neighbor unless you're
form of
fat, right?
encouragement
in
is what
actually
she's
a
getting.
constructive way, you kind of just get pink and start yelling.
The only way.
Yo, the black woman said on business, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you're just here just to look sweet. You're just here to look sweet. You're just here to look sweet. Like, bro, like, say something. This girl is fighting for her life, but a black woman standing on business. Say none, auntie. Say none.
Way.
Yeah, he gets real like.
The only way
and
that I
starts-
can get a word in when you
This nigga's not saying nothing. This nigga just here to smile in his Atentos t-shirt. This nigga with your V-neck, wearing a V-neck is crazy. Calm though. This nigga just giving the craziest looks to the camera, and this guy is out here just on smoke.
shrill harpies are screeching is for me to talk loudly.
Oh no, you're really great at
You'll do
over
it
talking. It's one of your best
regardless. You've been doing
qualities.
it.
You respect.
Well, I have to cut down on the prattle. That's true.
Push back on Pink after all of that.
I'm a terrible moderator. Okay.
L moderator, facts. L moderator.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, she's
Let me
gone.
just
She's
come
gone.
in
She said, I got better things to do. This girl finally said something.
really quick. Let me just come in. All right, put your swords away for just a sec. The views expressed by the panelists do not necessarily reflect the views of me or the whatever podcast. Now, you said.
Yo, this nigga.
Okay, I have a question for you.
What?
Do you I think you said women should view themselves better.
Not just women, people in general.
Oh, in general. But so do you think all women should view themselves as 10s?
I would.
Because it's all love. It's all big up female. Right. Until someone's better than you, though. That's the real issue. That's the real issue that y'all not really trying to talk to. Fam, females love to empower each other until it's like, yo, you're doing too much better than me, or until jealousy creeps in. I'm gonna empower you, but like, don't be too good. Don't be too great. I'm finna lift you up, but not too high though. Because if I lift you up too high, you're gonna overshadow me, fam, and that's when it's gonna be an issue. Women love to big each other up, fam, but to a certain extent, fam. That's an uncomfortable conversation too. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to start a second channel called Uncomfortable Conversations though. I'm heavy saying uncomfortable conversation. That's an uncomfortable conversation though. I gonna hold you.
Would love them to, yes, and not because everyone also agrees with them.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are all women 10s?
I'm attracted to men.
No, I'm not saying whether you're attracted to them, but
No,
I'm
you
sure
can-
you could.
that
I'm
has
sure
to
you
do
can
with- it's
recognize a
perceptive.
beautiful woman.
It's perceptive.
But do you think all women are
Should I
10s?
answer
In
the
their
question?
own right, for sure.
What? Not sure what that means, but okay. Are all men 10s?
In their own right, for sure.
No, but do you think all men are 10s?
In their own right, for sure.
I don't really understand. In
I
their
just-
own
I can
right, for
appreciate
sure.
I can appreciate things that I'm not necessarily attracted to. Does that make sense?
Type
Do you,
shit.
okay, do you think?
So in
What?
your eye, are all men 10s? Like just aesthetically, so just by looks.
Obviously not. There's some ugly niggas out here, and there's some ugly females. But that's just my opinion. I don't think there's no like set in stone 10. But for me, and maybe like what a large population would agree with, like what modern beauty standards are, there's not that many people who fit into that. So a lot of people are out here 8, 7, 6s. That's more the average mean. And you you see 9, 10s, and rarely you see 4 and 5s. Like most people will fall in between 6 and 8. That's like the average. That's what it usually is. Not me though. I'm like,
And women.
Okay, so
and women.
Okay.
Because I know that someone thinks they're a 10, in my mind, that's good enough to be part of the 10, yes.
facts. That still doesn't mean everyone's a 10 though. Just because, like I said, just because you truly in your heart believe you're a 10, that's all that matters. And and if one person, hopefully your husband or your wife, thinks you're a 10, that's all that matters. But that still doesn't mean they're a 10 though. That just means there's 2 people on the planet who think you're a 10. It's you and it's your significant other. But there's millions and billions of other people on the planet who might have a different rating, and you're probably not a 10. But at the end of the day, you can live a happy life if you and your significant other think you're a 10. That's all that you really need. At the end of the day, you only need 2 people to think you're a 10. You need to think you're a 10 for your own self-esteem, self-worth. And that person you're marrying, that person you're dating, they better hopefully think you're a 10 too, so that, you guys can have a long life together. That's all that really matters. Everyone else who thinks you're a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, doesn't really matter, but it's still valid though. So you probably are not a 10, but you only need 2 people to think you're a 10. And life could go on for you still.
Would I necessarily date them? Maybe not.
Well-
But as far as like believing they're 10, I know, for instance, is ice cream bad just because someone doesn't like the ice cream? No, everyone's gonna have their different opinion of it. And so the fact that someone likes green mint ice cream, for me, it might not be my percent, but doesn't make it bad.
she making
No,
sunshine,
it's still
or
be
is she
good
just
ice
yapping?
cream.
I don't
So
know.
for that
I don't know.
person, maybe they're not necessarily, would I date them, but do I believe they should
Yo, ice cream look like Mia Khalifa. Sorry.
they're a 10 is what I said earlier.
My bad.
Yes,
my
I
bad,
believe
my
they
bad,
should think
my
they
bad.
are 10.
I
I think all people should love
So
themselves.
if we ask the
What-
question a
It
different
sucks
way,
so much to not love yourself.
and said if you mapped it onto reality, if you just mapped it onto reality,
Okay,
then
so I
what
was
would you
talking
say?
about some other thing.
Yeah, what would you say then if you mapped it onto reality?
What do you mean?
Are all women's 10 if you mapped it onto reality, rather than how you kind of subjectively feel like they should feel about themselves? If you were to map it onto reality outside of that subjective
I think it
analysis,
would vary depending on where I'm at.
You're in Kazakhstan.
I don't know what the women are
So
like.
so so what would you
Pretty
say?
hot.
For example, what would you
Pretty
say?
stacked.
What would you say Scarlett Johansson would be
Thank
aesthetically?
you. Just give some examples. Let's give some real life examples, and let's hear how they rate. Yeah. Shout out to Black Guy. It's about time. Don't know where you were for the first 10 minutes, but you're here though. Calm.
Cross culturally to most men. Do you think
guess
most
it
men would
depends on
find her
which
attractive?
country.
Russian milk.
It depends on what's, I'm only talking from someone who you guys all would not find to be attractive.
Scarlett Johansson's a 10. It's not that difficult to answer. Men would think that. Female Scarlett Johansson is a 10. Don't matter what country you're born in, no matter what planet we're on, Scarlett Johansson is a 10. Let's keep it pushing though.
Like, I'm not someone you're into, but I know there's men who think that I'm the shit. And different countries I go, like we were talking about last time, like I might be like, and someone was clowning, they're like, she's not a Seattle 10, but like, I think it really depends on where you're at.
What country could Scarlett Johansson be considered not pretty in?
I don't know, I haven't been to all the countries.
Yeah, even if she's not a 10, what country, what place on the planet would someone be like, yo, not gonna lie, Scarlett Johansson's a 3? Unless you're just on some hater shit. Like, yo, sorry, we gotta do this, chat. We gotta do this. Scarlett. Yo, oh, whoa. Scarlett Woods. Are those my ends? Now you guys know where my ends are? Whoa. Scarlett Johansson. Like, am I missing something? Am I missing something here? What, like, I know it's like kind of hard because it kind of like negate her whole point, but like if we're like being like objective, 'cause I know a lot of what she was talking about is like subjective and like how you feel about yourself, but like now let's bring reality into it. This is a 10, 9 at worst, 8 if you're just a hater, but it doesn't matter where you are. You can't tell me this is a 3. You're just a hater. That's just me though. But she didn't want to answer that. But
envision that there is one.
I could, yeah.
You could.
What would you speculate?
I would speculate
She's okay.
the area where it would be attractive would be in a culture where the people look like that.
Like Sweden.
So you don't
Scandinavian
think?
countries.
So what you're saying, Europe? Just Europe in general?
I mean, sure, it depends on. I mean, I just think
You don't think Africa either?
It depends. I'm probably South Africa. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. Like, I'm going to go different places and people are going to...
we're not being honest no more. We're not being honest. We can be honest now. We can just be honest, you know? We can be honest and be realistic now. Let's really get into the conversation. If you're not being honest right now. You're talking about, oh, it depends. Nope. What would you rate this woman? I want to hear from her opinion. Because then we can go from there and see how y'all can stack up. Because the interesting thing of why she's not willing to give a number is because if you say she's a 10 and you also say you're a 10 as well, then you have to see how you stack up. And I'm going to get uncomfortable. So you think you're a 10, right? And Scarlett Johansson's a 10. You guys are both 10s. And 10s can come in all different shapes and sizes. 10s can look various different ways. But at the end of the day, a 10 is someone who's just attractive. Like, just, you are attractive. So when you rate her a 10, now you got to see how you stack up, and that conversation will be uncomfortable. I feel like that's why she doesn't want to give an answer. I don't know why we still haven't given her a rating of on a scale of 1 to 10, what is Scarlett Johansson? Because once we get that, then the conversation can move forward. But I don't know why we're not really...
I was considered to be beautiful in China, but not necessarily someone they would be attracted to, if that makes sense. And when I went to Trinidad, I was the shit. In California, people don't really care that much because I'm not necessarily their societal standards of beauty. So I really think it depends on where I'm at or where the person's at.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but I don't think you're a 10.
I know you said.
So we have to get all the way to the end of the video just to get the truth. Because that's what I wanted. All I wanted was like, okay, now everyone go around and rate each other. That's all I wanted. Because I want to hear how subjective they would be or how everyone's beautiful. If they all said, yo, after this conversation, let's all rate each other. I'm guaranteed everyone's not going to be a 10 in that room when they rate each other. So I was trying to get to that conversation, but calm.
I don't think you're a 10.
I know you said that.
What did she say?
I'm
7.
See, Catholic. That's why.
Okay, so let me rate them. Let me rate them real quick. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what my opinion is. But let me just give a quick rate. Let me just give a quick rate real quick. Should I rate the man up too? Ayo. Okay, so my rating, just quick time. You are a cool 7. 6.5. 7.5. 8. No, you can touch an 8. You can touch an 8. And you are 4. Sorry. Sorry. I have to be honest. Not my cup of tea. 4. Anyways, that was uncomfortable to do. hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really don't know what they were really yapping about. I thought it was gonna be a little more crazy, but y'all keep sending me videos, fam. Y'all keep sending me videos, but send me crazy videos so I can really react to. I still enjoyed this one though, but keep sending me more content. You know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, I need you guys to do 3 things for me. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, I'll see you next time. Peace.